It's just, that's it. That's the end of the sentence. If you don't delegate, your business will not grow because you are leaving yourself within that finite number of hours.
What's up, everybody? My name is Laura DiBenedetto, and I'm excited to welcome you to Envisioning Success once again, episode 96. We are 4 away from episode 100. I know, I'm excited. Can you believe we've done this many?
Yes.
I mean, also, yes, but I'm also tiny bit in disbelief because it's like, holy crap, this is a lot. I'm proud of
I
us.
was explaining, we onboarded a new intern, and I was explaining, she was asking me about the podcast, and I was like, oh, I guess we've been doing this for 2 years. And I didn't realize it.
Honestly, it blows my mind. I'm really proud of this. I love the show. I'm really excited about all the episodes and the breadth and depth of topics and knowledge that we've shared and covered. Honestly, I feel like anyone new to the show, if you're newly listening to us, A, thank you. B, there is a treasure trove of amazing content. Most of the episodes, I don't know if we were doing it in the very, very beginning, but most of the episodes have just 5 tips in each one. So there's really good takeaway points for every single episode. Um, and I just love that. I don't know. As much as I enjoy the tomfoolery and fucking around that we do on every single episode, I love that we're dropping genuine knowledge that is really helpful to your business. And we do get positive feedback about the show and that it's a really good show. So thank you. We love that. We love that you're learning and that it's really helping your business to grow. This is what we want. And when you're ready to go a little harder, you want more expertise to help your business grow even faster, you know that we're available to help you with that. And we offer done for you and we offer done with you. And if you'd like to know more about that with no icky sales pitch, because that's disgusting and we don't do that here, you can reach out to us at vision-advertising.com. That's vision- or hyphen, if you're fancy, advertising.com. And we'd love to help you. And for those of you who are watching the YouTube, there's a fan to my left because it is like the 7th circle of hell, hot in my office, and there's one hair that keeps going across my face and it's driving me nuts. So if it keep being like, oh my God, you guys, I need to get my hair out of my face, that's why. I'm just going to tuck it and call it a day. Poor Julia. She has to put up with my antics and shenanigans.
I do. It's in the contract.
Is it? I guess I did sneak that shit in after all. Good for me.
Probably.
All right. So this episode, I'm very excited. This is all about the mindset that is fueling the most scalable businesses now. Listen, if you've been listening even for 2 minutes or even have a faint clue who I am, you know I'm a published author. I'm all about books, and I think it's great. My book is about mindset. This is not entirely that. This is more of an attitude of the way you look at it. So if mindset, attitude, whatever you want to call it, whatever helps you sleep at night, let's just dive in and help you really upgrade your thinking, because that's when you start upgrading your wallet. And that's what upgrades your quality of life. And then you can have shit like boats and second houses and fancy trips to Europe with all the gelato that you can possibly handle.
Love it.
Yeah, so good. So Julia, why don't you kick us off with number 1 today? Let's
Excellent.
get crazy.
Get wild. Number 1, delegate to accelerate. We've talked about this in the past, but this is a great reminder. Stop asking if you should delegate and start asking, what does it cost you to not delegate? And I will give you a specific example. I know I have a colleague, friend-ish, friendly person. I wouldn't call her a friend. That owns her own business. She's an estate planning attorney, and it's just her. And she's busy. She might be the busiest person I've ever met. She works all the time. She's had all of her kids intern for her. It's 24/7, 365. She never takes vacations. And she asked me how to scale. And I told her she'd have to hire people to scale, because even if you, as the solo person in the company, worked around the clock, which obviously is not possible, and you worked every hour of every day of every week of every year, you're still capping yourself at how much can be done. And not for nothing, of course, the results would go down and your mental health would deteriorate and you're just not going to be able to show up as well and blah blah blah, and forget all of that for a second. But there's just a finite number of hours if it's just one
Right.
person. So when you delegate, yes, you have to give up some of the control, and that's what she was really struggling with. But your business will not grow. It's just, that's it. That's the end of the sentence. If you don't delegate, your business will not grow because you are leaving yourself within that finite number of hours. So I delegate to Katrina, who is our director of marketing. She delegates to her staff or to our interns. And yes, we are giving up some of the control when we do that. But
Mm-hmm.
as Laura and I have said a bajillion fabillion times on this show, in webinars, on other podcasts, it doesn't matter how you get there as long as you get to the place I needed you to get.
Mm.
So it's, as I say to the staff, I care less about the journey than I do about the destination. If you want to do it differently than me, that's fine. I don't care. As long
Mm-hmm.
as I end up with the correct result on the right time frame in the correct budget. You could do it on Mars. You could do it doing handstands. You could do it all handwritten on a piece of paper for all I care, as long as it gets to the right place.
Mm-hmm. That's brilliant. And honestly, this really it builds on the idea of true delegation is giving people outcomes that they need to own. Like, so I delegate to you, and I'm grateful that I get to do that. And I think you and I work really well together because I'm not really telling you specifically how. Sometimes you ask me specifically how, but it's like, this is the outcome we need. You're in charge of the outcome. This is the timeline. Godspeed. And I trust you. And that's really, really important. Like, I would not be able to do what I do if I couldn't trust you. And I have to tell you, I, as a leader, founder, business owner, all the things, the biggest point of growth for me in being able to delegate was to make peace with the fact that you will not do things 100% the same way that I do. And that's okay. The
Mm-hmm.
outcome is the point. Like, you're going to be building an unbelievable webinar, like you're probably halfway through it already, and it will be probably vastly different than what I would create. I don't care.
Right.
Outcome.
Right.
Care about that very much.
Right.
So
Exactly. Exactly.
probably that, I mean, I grew into that probably like in my early 30s because I wrestled letting things go because I was like, oh, well, it has to be my way. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It needs to meet a standard and it needs to have the right outcome. That's it.
Right. Yes.
So, number 2, this one is so true. Simple will scale, complex will not. Good luck with that. It's complex, creates problems. It is not about, like, you're not trying to add more. You need to clean up what works and then scale that. And while we're talking about delegation, I can't ask Julia or Katrina or anybody else to build these complicated systems because good luck training anybody else on that. Simple is scalable, and also simple doesn't make my staff want to quit.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody likes
Mm-hmm.
complicated.
No. It's also knowing like what you need to own and what
Mhm.
you can delegate. And that's a little bit of a tricky question because somebody will say, well, I can't delegate anything. I have to own it all, which is like when people say that my marketing is for everybody, and both are bullshit. So you don't need to own everything. There are things you can delegate. Again, is it that it's a simple thing and you can delegate it and it's just time consuming? Great, delegate that. And you just have to.
Mhm. Absolutely. All right. What's point number 3?
Number 3, I'm not the hero. I'm the guide. I feel like you could put that on my tombstone. Um, your clients are the stars, whether it's your customer, your client, whatever you call them. You need to position yourself to showcase that. And when you do so, it attracts better buyers. We talk about our clients all the time. In all of our clients' meetings, I always just ask, I'm like, how are things going? How's business? What's going on? How's your family? How can we help you? What else can we do to serve you? Et cetera, et cetera. It's their time. And I want to know what we can do to help them. And sometimes it's not even about the marketing. Sometimes they just need to talk something through with somebody. Sometimes they don't know what to do about somebody they just hired. Sometimes they just need somebody else in business leadership to talk to. Sometimes they just need to complain. We had a client meeting earlier today where she complained about an intern, and yes, we understood. So having that kind of relationship is so helpful, but making them the centerpiece of it and that I am here to help you in whatever way I am able to is super important.
I like that. That's great. All right. So, number 4, I know we've talked about this before, but saying no is a growth tool. And it's hard to think of it like that, especially like if you're in the, I don't know, you're thinking like, oh, I really want to grow, like more is more. Yeah, I'm here for it. But sometimes less is more. And this is one of those cases because if you onboard a lot of the wrong clients who maybe they're not the right avatar for you, maybe they're not financially equipped to really stay with you long term, that's going to lead to client churn, stuff like that. So if you take a look at the word no and look at it less as a bad word and you're excluding people, but more you're helping them to not sign up for something that maybe isn't too big for them or maybe isn't something that they're going to love. Like it's no is a compassionate word. It's really a concept of helping people to get the absolute best experience possible. It's really about helping people to just honestly find a great fit and accepting that sometimes that isn't you. So if you can compassionately say no, it allows them to say no, but then that frees you up to find the right people who are excited and should be saying yes to you. And then they get the right fit, you get the right fit. And let me tell you, we've talked a lot about wrong fit clients and right fit clients. Wrong fit clients, they're stressful on both sides. They don't love the experience, you don't love the experience. It doesn't fit, it doesn't work. It's like two people who should really not be married, okay? We've all seen them. It's like, why are they together? Same thing. But when you
Yeah.
see a couple that, oh my God, everything works, they communicate really well. Same is true in business. When you have that kind of harmonious relationship where it's positive, it's easy, you look forward to talking to your client, they look forward to you. The collaboration is easier, the retention is so much easier. It's fun, it's more profitable. They want you to make money, they want to see you succeed. I mean, that's awesome. So when I say no is a growth tool, I really want you to think about this as just a great easy way for you to really step into the person you're becoming, the business owner you're becoming, and really helping your business to kind of take that next step. The only way for most businesses to really like expand like crazy in 10x is to get hyper clear about who is not a good fit. And it doesn't mean that, we hate them or they suck or they're bad. It's just not a great fit. Then you can laser focus on the people who are a perfect fit for you. And that's how you can start to really scale like crazy because Julia said a little while ago, the easiest sale you make is the one you don't lose.
Mhm.
So what if you just had a stable of clients who never left? Yeah, that's why no is a great answer.
Love that. Number 5, consistency over intensity. Ugh, I love this. The best founders aren't burning out, they're compounding. So being consistent time and time again rather than, running a marathon every single day, being an absolute lunatic and trying to do everything is, consistency is going to win. Knowing when to delegate, showing up for your staff when you need to, showing up every day for them, showing up for your clients, being very consistent, and not for nothing, also being reliable. It's really an undervalued trait.
Yeah, it really is. I think that's a really wonderful point. I got to tell you, I mean, just as a founder myself, I've had moments where I really struggled with consistency. And I know that, especially when it comes to actually outputting my own marketing, branding, and stuff like that, I need help. So if you struggle with consistency as well, because a lot of visionaries are founders, a lot of integrators are the right hand person. Julia is my right hand. I'd be lost without you, girl. Absolutely lost without you. And we work really well together because she's so amazing in all the ways that I'm not. And I think that's important. So, as a founder, if you're listening to this and you're like, well, I'm really crappy at X, Y, and Z, great. We are not asking you to be amazing at X, Y, and Z, but perhaps you need a Julia. You can't have my Julia, so fuck off, don't even try. But you need a Julia, right? You need your own person who can be your integrator, the someone who is the yin to your yang, the person who really complements you and helps you to actually be consistent, and you can shine the way God designed you to shine. Because I have to tell you, I was not designed to shine in a list of areas like accounting. Absolutely not. We have Preston for that. Thank you so much. Like, I am not like great at a list of things. I don't need to be. But, you know, when you have the right complement and the right people around you, that's when you can actually be that consistent person, because then you can stay in your lane.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when folks like Julia, who, are amazing at certain things, guess what? Julia sucks at some stuff too. That's cool. But that's when I get to show up and be my awesome self, because I am consistently good at certain things, because she frees me up to be good at them so I can be a rock star for her. So think about this from that lens as well. You don't have to be good at everything, but you do need to hire people who can help you round out some of your weak spots, so then you can be consistent.
It's a perfect way to wrap up this episode.
Mm-hmm. Also, I'm not sharing. So
I have had people ask me to join their teams, and I'm like, no, go away.
I know. No, I think that like when you finally find like a flow that really works, I am like the under manager. I never micromanage. I'm like never doing like stuff that I know for sure that you hate. That's why we work together well. It's like, here you go. Here's the outcome. Godspeed.
Yep.
And, I like that very much. Anywho, thank you so much, my friends, for listening to this. It is genuinely a pleasure to serve you with the show. The next 4 episodes should be really interesting, and we are working currently, and might be live by the time we work on those episodes. We are working on an unbelievable guide that we are going to be giving you, and you'll be able to download it completely free, and it will be able to help you to make some really big upgrades in your business. Where do you go wrong with something that costs you free 99?
It's my favorite price.
You don't. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be lit. I love it.
We're so old.
I know. Well, I'm going to go have some Ovaltine. Are you that old?
I'm going to have some Metamucil.
Oh man. Well, go nurse your wound. Julia, yeah, thank you for doing this show with me. Thank you, my friend, for listening. It's a pleasure. Don't forget to go to vision-advertising.com. Tell us what you think of the show and let us know if you have any questions. As always, we would love to serve you. Have a great day.